Hello, everyone. Thanks for bearing with us as we get kicked off here. We're going to give everyone a moment to filter in from the lobby. And you are attending here our GED Welcome Webinar. We're going to go over tips to get started, how to navigate your account, and some basics of the test. This webinar will be about 30 minutes long and it will be recorded, so no worries about taking notes or anything. We will send out an email tomorrow with links to that recording and everything that we've discussed here today. There will be time for Q&A at the end, but if you have questions along the way, feel free to type those in the chat and our advisors will answer as we go. And so with that, our advisors will be walking us through our webinar today. We've got Tiriana Weary, Austin Novin, Juan Fuentes, and Lydia Grotberg. Our GED advisors are our in-house experts, and if you enroll in GED Plus, they're paired with you every step of the way to assign study materials, answer questions, and really be your go-to person for setting you up for success. So with that, I will pass it over to, let's see, Austin, are you ready to go here?
Yep. Give me 1 sec. Sorry, I'm just trying to pull up the PowerPoint.
No worries,
right
Tiriana,
now.
if you'd like to kick it off.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
So my name is Tiriana, and I am one of the GED advisors here. I am located in Louisiana. I have been working with the GED program for almost 2 years, but I will let the other advisors introduce themselves, and then we'll get started.
Hi, everyone. My name is Juan Fuentes. I am in the Texas area. Thank you so much for joining us today. And just so you know, si hablamos español, okay?
Hi, everyone. My name is Lydia. I am located in the Pacific Northwest area. And again, if you guys have any questions that come up, feel free to drop them in the chat.
Hi, guys. My name's Austin. I have been a GED advisor for almost 2 years now, and I am in the Florida area.
Awesome. So the goal for today is to provide actionable steps to start your GED journey. There'll be a few things that we'll be discussing. We will discuss basic information about the GED exam and its subjects. We will go over how to get started once you set up your account. We will also discuss how to prepare for the exam and provide information on resources that we provide. And then there will be an opportunity at the end to answer any questions that you might have.
All right, so we're going to start off here with a poll. There's no right answer, of course. We just want to know, get to know you a little bit and your motivation for getting your GED. Some of the answers that we hear commonly are to go to college, to get a new job, join the military, for family, children, to reach a goal for yourself, or of course, anything else. So go ahead, submit on the poll. It may pop up in a separate window, or if you're not seeing that, it could be in your chat function. Or just go ahead, type in the chat. Let's see, we'll give you guys a moment to submit some responses here. And again, we're going to use this function throughout, so give it a try.
Caitlin, are you sharing the presentation?
Yes.
Okay.
Is everyone seeing my slides?
I don't see it on my end. Okay.
I know sometimes Teams is delayed on the slideshow. I've had that happen before. All right. At least I am seeing some responses come in here for the poll. So it looks like folks were able to access that. A lot of responses I'm seeing to go to college, to get a new job, for family, children. Awesome. So we will keep that up for just a moment. And then we will go back to our slideshow.
Awesome. So this next slide is just going to go over the basics and go over what the GED is. The GED test and the GED Ready official practice test are available in both English and Spanish. GED has bilingual advisors who can help issue Spanish language textbooks along with a number of Spanish language prep materials available on the GED.com. The GED is broken down into 4 subjects: math, science, language arts, and social studies. The GED is accepted by 97% of colleges, and then it is equivalent to a high school diploma, and upon completion, you will be joining over the 20 million GED graduates throughout the world.
Okay, everyone, let's go over some myths and misconceptions. So myth number one, it's easy to get a GED. In reality, the journey may differ for each student, but with determination and preparation, getting your GED is absolutely doable. Myth number two, a GED isn't as good as a high school diploma. Well, on the contrary, a GED showcases your knowledge and skills to colleges and employers. In fact, about 97% of colleges and employers accept the GED credential, including prestigious universities like Harvard, Yale, and Stanford. Myth number three, math is impossible. In reality, many students, including myself, have found math challenging. However, fear not. We have a wealth of resources to help you pass, which we'll cover in this webinar, okay? And the last myth, you're too old to get a GED. Well, in reality, people leave high school for various reasons, but age is not a barrier. We've had countless success stories from students of all ages, proving that it's never too late to achieve your GED. So creating an account, what is next? As you read the bullet points here, I'd like to inform you that the next few slides will show you screenshots of your online account once you sign up and log in, and where to find some helpful resources. There's a lot of info available on your account, so make sure to explore.
All right, so when you first log into your GED.com, this is going to be your home screen. You can see your icons for each subject, and you can get more information if you click on a subject. The alerts and titles may change depending on your location and what step of the GED journey that you are on. But if you click on that red banner at the top of the page, it will give you instructions on what steps are needed to move forward in the program. And then from your homepage, you can click on the study button at the top, and this will show you all of the resources that you have available. Some of these resources are free and some of them are available for purchase. The How to Study panel is a new tool that we have. It's a short assessment that tells you your best studying practices and matches you to a tool that aligns with your studying style. And we are going to go over these resources in depth a little bit more today, but I did want to point out that there is also a free preview test that you can take by clicking the preview test section there. And this is a preview of all 4 test subjects, which gives you an idea of what is on the GED exams, as well as a free practice tutorial so that you can get familiar with how the GED exam works as a whole. And then kind of what we just talked about, this is an example of what that free exam tutorial does look like. You will be able to try out different features on the test, which is helpful to get familiar with how to click through each page and use all the different buttons like the navigator. And you can practice scrolling up and over to view the full passage in question and see what different question types look like so that you're not surprised by the layout when you go to test. This preview can help calm your nerves a little bit and let you know exactly what to expect on the exam. And for science, math, and social studies, it's important to get familiar with how to use the online calculator tool because you cannot use your own on exam day if you are testing online. And you will not have to memorize any formulas. They will be provided for you, and the preview test can show you where to locate that.
All right. If you feel like a classroom setting is best for your learning style, this can help you find prep centers when you search your zip code. Click the study button in your GED account and select Find GED Classes. A local GED class can provide support throughout your GED journey, expert instructions on GED test subjects, as well as practice for the GED test and help with career and college planning. GED Ready is the official practice test. It has half the questions and is half the amount of time of the official GED test. If you score green with scores between 145 and 200, you're likely to pass, and we want you to schedule your official test right away. Normally, students will schedule the exam within 1 to 2 weeks at most. That way, the information is still fresh in your mind. If you score yellow with scores between 134 and 144, you're almost ready, but will need a little more practice. If you score red with scores between 100 to 133, you want to spend more time preparing, save time by focusing only on what you need to learn. You can view a score report on your GED.com homepage that will let you know which areas you should focus your studying on. It's important to note that you won't be shown which questions you did not answer correctly. All right, looking at the exam, it's a common misconception that the GED is one long exam, but it is actually 4 separate tests. And many students find success in taking one test at a time to be able to focus on that subject before moving on to the next. In the next few slides, we will break down what to expect for each subject, and we will share a practice question for you all to answer.
Okay, what to expect on the language arts exam. The language arts exam is divided into a few sections: reading for meaning, identifying and creating arguments, and grammar and language. Plus, there's a written essay portion as well. You'll have about 150 minutes to complete this exam. And on the next slide, we will go over a sample language arts question for you.
All right, thank you. So that question has been launched, or you can also just type in your answer in the chat. And this question reads, the main character of a story is also called what? A, antagonist, B, exposition, C, author, or D, protagonist. So we're going to move through these practice questions pretty quickly. So just give us your best guess here. All right, I'm seeing a few answers come in. Again, type it in the chat if you're not seeing that pop-up poll. All right, and it looks like a majority of you have got this one correct. It is D, protagonist. So we will go back to you, Juan.
Thank you, Caitlin. Good job, everyone. If you found that practice question challenging, don't worry. Please check out GED Live. It's a fantastic resource that offers numerous benefits to aid in your preparation, such as flexible scheduling of online GED classes, on-demand GED courses, recorded course materials for easy review, direct help from instructors, accessible on any device, and much more.
All right, so for the social studies exam, the social studies topics will include reading sections, analyzing historical events, as well as arguments and using numbers and graphs. The format of this exam is also multiple choice, and you are given 70 minutes to complete the exam.
Okay, so for our social studies practice question, we've got how many senators represent each US state? 1, 2, 3, or it depends on state population. So again, we'll move pretty quickly through this one. See a few responses coming in here. All right. Give you one more second to go ahead, type in the chat or submit your response on the poll. And all right, so the correct answer here is going to be B2. Lydia, we'll go back to you.
Perfect. And then this is our GED blog. The GED blog is a great free resource available right from the GED website. You can find quick to read articles that are easy to understand and helpful for specific tips based on each testing subject. And you can also find general how-tos like managing test anxiety, and staying motivated. And new articles are published pretty frequently, so I would recommend checking back often.
All right, the science exam is also broken down into multiple choice questions, and the on-screen calculator is available to use. Some of the topics on the exam are listed above, and you are given 90 minutes to complete this exam.
All right, in our science practice question, let me get that launched for you guys. All right, it reads, what unit is used to measure force? A, Newton, B, gram, C, kilo, or D, pound? All right, and we will give one more moment here to quickly submit an answer, then we will check out another study material for you guys. Let's see if answers are coming in here. I see a few, and it looks like everyone knows their science pretty well. The correct answer there is A, Newton. So Austin, we'll go back to you.
All right. Another great study tool is Flash. Flash is a great study tool that we offer, and then I cannot recommend enough to my students. Students are provided with question sets on each attempt and receive immediate feedback on their responses. This will help you to master the GED test subjects. So you get access to a full collection of GED practice questions and answers, covering concepts you need to know to pass. You can choose language arts, social studies, science, or math. It's also a great tool to learn as you go. So each practice question comes with step-by-step explanations, so you can see instantly where you may have gone wrong and learn how to do it right the next time. You can study on the move. So it's created for use on the phone, tablet, or desktop. So you can study whenever and wherever you find a moment of free time. You can prep at your own pace. With GED Flash, you can study for the GED in as little as 5 minutes a day. GED Flash offers the flexibility of practicing without feeling tied down for hours.
All right, everyone, picture this. You're on your final subject before earning your GED. It's that dreadful math exam. The math exam will cover various topics such as basic math, geometry, algebra, and graphs in a multiple choice format. You'll have about 115 minutes to complete this exam, and you will also have access to the on-screen calculator and formula sheets.
Okay, and our last practice question here, we are flying through these. This one reads, if you walk 6 miles in 120 minutes, how fast are you going? So A, 0.05 miles per hour, B, 2 miles per hour, C, 3 miles per hour, or D, 6 miles per hour. And this is an example of something that you'll be given formulas for, you can use a calculator for. So again, I know this one could take a lot of thought process here, and we are moving quickly, but let's give us our best guess, and then we'll review one more study material for everyone. All right, let's see. I've got some answers coming in here, and it looks like the majority of us got this one correct. It is C, 3 miles per hour. So Juan, we'll go back to you.
Awesome. Thank you, Caitlin. All right. If you found any of the practice questions that we covered today tricky and you need hands-on help, please consider GED Plus. It is the most comprehensive GED prep program with online materials available at your convenience. The GED Plus program includes a personal GED advisor, such as ourselves, to guide and encourage you, comprehensive study tools, test until you pass, which also includes retakes until you succeed, the official practice test for confidence building, one-on-one tutoring for extra support as needed, and step-by-step guidance to ensure your success. Now, just so you know, students who use GED Plus are twice as likely to earn their high school credential than those who study on their own. Now, if you are interested in the GED Plus program, but you're looking for a way to participate for free, look no further than our GED Works program. As part of this program, if you're a student seeking a new job or career change, you can enter your zip code in our connector tool, and you will see a list of employers who are hiring and are part of our GED Works program. Apply for positions, and if you get the job, the employer will pay for your GED while you work.
All right, so when you are ready to schedule your exam, we have a lot of different convenient days and times available for testing so that you can find something that does work with your schedule. And from your online account, when you click on that schedule test button on your homepage, you may see 2 different options depending on your state's rules. If your state does allow online testing, I would just recommend making sure that you do a systems check beforehand to make sure that your laptop or computer is compatible and does meet all of the requirements. And I would note that for online testing, you must be in a closed room with no one else present. And if you do want to go to a test center in person, you will need to click on schedule at a test center, and you'll pick which center you would like to test by searching your zip code. And like mentioned on the last slide, different states may have different rules. Price, age, and other testing requirements do vary by area. And you can find your state's policies by visiting this page on the GED.com when you hover over About the Test at the very top of the page. Once you select your state from the dropdown, you can find helpful information like retake policies as well as local contacts and more.
We have many positive testimonials from our GED graduates. One day soon, this could be you, and we would love to celebrate your accomplishment. And also, once you earn your GED credential, we have a ton of ways you can share your accomplishment. One is with digital badges. It's a great way to stand out with employees or employers and colleagues, and colleges, I'm sorry. Something to look forward to as you work toward your GED.
All right, so we are wrapping up here and just have one final question for you guys. We want to know how you're feeling. Do you feel ready to take the next step? We hope you're feeling confident and we believe in you, but if you do have questions, feel free to type them in the chat. We have a few minutes here. We can hang on the line for anyone who has questions. I didn't see any in the chat yet. Let me take another look here. Great, I'm not seeing any, so again, feel free to type those in. And I do see, looks like a lot of you have submitted that, yes, you're confident enough to start, and that is awesome. We love to hear that. If you do have other questions that we don't get to today, you can always reach out to help@ged.com. Shoot us an email there. All right, I'll keep checking to see if there's any new questions coming in, but if not, then just a reminder that this presentation was recorded. So you can go back and watch the recording. We'll send out an email tomorrow along with links to all of the information that we discussed here today. And then also a helpful tip, go ahead and follow us on social media. We are constantly sharing success stories, motivational tips, and tricks for you guys to move along your journey. So let's see, I do see one question here that popped up. And it says, how many months can we space out the exams to get the GED? Can one of our advisors address that one for us?
Yeah, so really this question is flexible, just because the truth is that every student works at their own pace, and depending on how you do in the program, you may be able to get all your exams scheduled within, maybe 1, 2, even 3 months. But of course, some students need more time than others, so that question really does vary.
Okay, great, thank you. Another question here, can I use pen and paper and the calculator while taking the GED test in person?
There is a whiteboard if you take the exam in person, and you are able to bring a specific exam regulated calculator if you are in person. And that is only for in person. As far as online goes, like we talked about, you'll still need to use that online calculator and then the online whiteboard in that.
Great, thanks, Lydia. All right, again, I'm not seeing any other questions pop in here. So I'm going to go ahead and say thank you all for your time and attending here. Thank you to our advisors for answering questions. If something comes again to you later, you can go ahead, shoot us an email, help@ged.com. And all right, so I'll just say thank you and take care. Bye-bye.